Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how you can kickstart your PvP journey in Dragonflight Season 3, Verdant Gladiator. Let's get started. Okay guys, let's begin. So the first step is to take the new season's quest chain called Call of the Dream. You should receive it when you log in, either here, depending on where your UI is. You take Call of the Dream, and here you have Chandris Feather Moon, which gives you the quest called Fire Season. You accept it, and it leads you to the part where you actually complete this storyline. This is the first quest. And once you complete it on one character, you don't have to do it on another. And in addition, it also starts giving you flight stones, which you will need later for the next steps. Okay, that was step number 1. Alright, here we are after having done the quest chain. I will show you guys how to complete it. Even though here you can see that I have already done it, and there is an option to automatically skip it if you have done it once, like I already mentioned. Alright. We go down here, we complete the quest chain. In case you haven't done it yet. I already did all of the steps on my Demon Hunter, but I will do them for you guys again, so you can see what you need to do. And there we go. Call of the Dream. Now you travel here, and then you get the other quests you get. And when you finish all of the campaign you have to, you will have this portal on every character, which you will need for later again. Now it's time to gear up, so we go here and I will show you one of your options. This is crafted gear, which scales to 463 in arenas and battlegrounds. So this is one of your options. If you have the gold, you can start with this gear. The other option is to start with PvP gear. If you have honor from previous seasons, that's a good way to start. I would recommend starting with honor gear if you have the opportunity. If not, maybe start with crafted. But as you can see, I have 7.3k honor from previous seasons. Right now, I'll pause the video for a second, I'll buy all the items I need, and I will see how much I can get with 7.3k. Okay, here we are again. I managed to buy all of those items with the 7k honor, and I have 500 left, but there is nothing to buy with 500. So, since I already mentioned, on my Demon Hunter, I have full honor gear, and there is a catch-up mechanic, guys, so I will show you right now. This honor I sent from my DH to my druid. This is a newly added mechanic this season. And when I say mechanic, I mean that you have to just buy the item from the honor vendor. I'll show you in a second. So when you have more honor and you don't need it, you can go here to this page and you can buy this item. And this is how you can gear alts. So in this case, I didn't have enough honor to buy all the items I needed, so I'm going to use some of those tokens. There we go. And as you can see, like, I'm starting with very low eye level compared to the current season. But my average PvPI level now is higher because of those items in my inventory. Now I'll equip them, and you can see that from 346, I will get higher and higher, and then I will buy the rest of the items I need. There we are. Let's see. Now I have 449, and I need to buy a few more items. Pausing again so the video doesn't become too long. Alright, I skipped buying some of the items, so I don't waste time. Here we are equipping the last item, and now I'm 476 PvP eye level. And this is step number 2. So before we get into PvP action, we have to do a few more steps, which includes taking those quests here. They will give you honor and conquest when you complete them. And this is very important. Okay, now we go and get Enchants and Gems to speed our PvP journey so we can win more games. Stay tuned. Before you start PvPing, I definitely recommend buying some enchants, since they will help you do more damage and survive longer, which will increase your overall chances of winning, and therefore you will have a better experience overall. One of the things I definitely recommend is maybe going for the triple socket on the necklace, which is very easy to do. You have to go to item enhancements in the auction house, buy 2 silver settings, 2 of them, then go back, buy 1 golden one, and this gives you 3 instant sockets. You just have to apply those, and I already bought the gems in advance, so I don't waste time. So first you have to apply the 2 silver ones. That gives you 2 sockets, and then you apply the golden one that gives you the 3rd socket, and here you have 3 gems instantly applied. And then I recommend enchanting your weapon, of course, your rings, your chest, all of the items you can enchant. And of course, before you enchant, make sure to research what the best stats for your class are. When it comes to gemming, you cannot gem anything else apart from the necklace this week, since the other way to get sockets is from the vault, and before getting any rewards from the vault, you have to do rated PvP, and we haven't done any yet, so next week you can have the first vault, but you have to do arena now to get it unlocked. Okay, now we're going to try and craft an item, or at least I'll show you how to craft an item, maybe without crafting it. So this quest item you get when you win something, even non-rated. Like I did a skirmish arena, I got this item after winning, and then I got those 2 now as a reward. Next to the honor vendor there is the conquest vendor. So you return this quest here, you get those items, and they allow you to craft an item with an embellishment. Then you have to go to the crafting order place, which was somewhere here, I think. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, right now we are at the crafting order place, which is located here, actually, not here where I told you earlier. So I know my item for my class, and how do I know it? Here. Murloc.io, for example, is a good way to figure out many things about your class and about your specialization. And in this case, I went into Murloc.io, I selected Shami and then Restoration, and then I found Embellishment with Control F, and here we are. This is the most used item. Versatility and Mastery are the best stats for Resto Shami historically for the last few seasons, I think. So I think this is the right choice. And now I will explain how you can craft this item. By the way, here you can find a lot of other information, like I said, about enchants, gems, equipment, including talents and many other things. So this website is very useful, Murloc.io. I recommend that you save it. And now let me show you how to craft an item. So I selected the item. I mean, first I found it here, belt, and those are the materials I need. And you can track them easily by clicking here, track recipe, and you go to the auction house and buy everything. I already did that, so I don't waste time. The thing is, I won't be able to craft an item right now to show you, since I'm missing some of the regions, actually one of the regions, but let me still show you as much as I can. Okay, so there we go. I remember my item, flame touched, chain, and now I have the items. The problem is this spark is an old spark from previous seasons. So right now I need a new spark, which is this one. And I already have it, and I'll show you how to get it. The problem is on this character I don't have enough flight stones to combine the spark fragments and make them into one spark. That's why I can't create an item. But if I had a spark, I would just combine, if I had the flight stones, I mean, I would just combine this, put the spark here, and then select the other things. This is my embellishment, which in my case I found in the website, Murloc.io. So when you get interrupted while not casting, essentially you fake an interrupt so that rewards you with CC immunity for a moment. And that's one of the best embellishments, and Resto Shami benefits from it a lot. So yes, this is the embellishment. Then you select your missive. And actually, initially I bought a bronze, I mean like this one, the low quality one, for Versa Mastery, but a friend told me that the stats can be shaky, so I decided to buy the best one with 3 stars, so to speak. So you select this, and then you add this, but this one requires Spark of Dreams, right? So if I had the Spark of Dreams again, if I had the Flight Stones, I combine them, the fragments, put the spark here, then add this trophy, and then I can craft my item. And here, when you have all of the materials, you give the person a tip, and you place your order. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, here is the portal to the Emerald Dream. We take it now, and I'll show you how to get the quest for the sparks. Here we are. So Lady Moonberry, if you remember her from previous expansion, there she is, and she gives you this quest for the 2 fragments, and then if you have 250 flight stones, you can combine them and finish your crafting order. Alright, so far we covered almost all of the topics I wanted to cover, apart from the tier set. Let's get into that. So first, when you play Arena, when you get all your gear, when you craft your item, when you get all of your enchants and gems, and you win enough games, you get enough conquest, you can buy a tier piece, and then you can upgrade it. At the same catalyst which you could upgrade your items during the previous seasons as well, I'll show you in a moment. Alright, this is the place where you can upgrade your gear. If I remember correct, in order to buy a chest, head or legs piece, you need 875 conquest, and for shoulders and hands, if I'm not mistaken, it's 700. So before you make any decisions on what to buy and what to upgrade, you can look at Murloc.io or maybe watch a streamer of your favorite class and get information so you can take a good decision. So this guarantees you 1 item from the set, and you need another one to get the 2 set bonus. And that one you get from getting 1.6 in any rated bracket, including solo shuffle, I think, and including rated BG. So if you don't enjoy 2v2 or 3v3, or if you don't enjoy shuffle, you can do something else. But one of those 4 will guarantee you a tier piece at 1.6. When you reach the rating, you get a quest item, which you return again to the same place where we saw Lady Moonberry. And that's it, guys. Okay, guys, to wrap it up, I know the video is already too long, but I wanted to say something else. So, if you remember the NPC here, Kinu, he gave us a quest earlier about Sparks of Life, which rewarded us 8 Trophy of Strife. And you can use those. If you have enough bloody tokens, first of all, you can buy an item here, any item of your choice, which gives you good stats. And then, after buying it, you can talk to Militia and you can upgrade it here using your Trophy of Strife. So this is another way you can min-max your stats and improve your character. In conclusion, I think right now it's much easier to gear up and play PvP compared to other seasons and expansions, so you guys can have a good time. It doesn't take too much time to gear up. Just remember the basics. Start with the best gear you can, enchant the best way you can at the start so you can win more and get more gear faster and enjoy the process more. Also, before buying something, check your best stats. You can use Murloc.io, you can use Wowhead, you can use Check PvP, you can use Armory, you can also ask streamers. And that's it, guys. Just have fun, enjoy PvP. I hope this season will be good. Thank you for watching. This is only my second video. I'm still learning how to edit and record and all of those things. So this is brand new to me. So if you watched all the way until the end, I want to thank you with all my heart, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye for now. Happy gaming.